Hello, and welcome to today's daily run. It looks like we're starting at the plains today, so that's something, I guess. We already have a normal type, it seems, but I'm a sucker for a Lopunny, so I see a Lopunny, I want to catch a Lopunny. Like, it's always been one of my favorite mons. I kind of like mons that are not exactly good, I would say. I mean, obviously, like Garchomp and all that good stuff as well. But yeah, I actually used to run a Mega Lopunny back in the X and Y Wi-Fi battle days. So I really liked it, like a lot. I also had like an alternate set for it. I don't really remember right now, but it was like more of a tanky one, I think. Anyway, here's an Oinkologne. Don't really need it. Like, I always end up losing the mount to this thing. It's like it has no business being so tanky and so strong at the same time for being a first route mod. Like, what? Anyway, here's the start of the run. Fletchinder, I highly recommend you pick this up. Like, you've already seen the final boss is gonna be Ho-Oh, so not exactly a type counter for it, but you'll see. There's actually a pretty quick route you can do with Talonflame on this one. Anyway, here's the first trainer of the run. It's a breeder, it has a Gligar, a Fomantis, nothing really threatening right now since Frogadier is faster than everything and it's in Torrent range. So I don't think it'll have anything that can resist like a stab Torrent boosted Water Pulse from a Frogadier, which is also at a decent level, so I'll take this opportunity to revive my Lopunny and switch out Frogadier because it's obviously going to die here. I gang up on Bibarel just to, make this an easier fight once I take down one mon, and I figure it's the stronger one, like Headbutt, Bibarel, not really something nice to mess around with. I go for Rest on Snorlax just because, and Oinkologne just because I don't really care if it loses HP because I am not going to be keeping it for long. As you can see, I already have Snorlax and Lopunny on the team, so really no need for it. Also, there's a dead Ditto. I didn't even go for a revive because I won't be keeping it. It doesn't have imposter. In my mind, doesn't really make sense to use a Ditto if it doesn't have an imposter. Because, just gonna waste a turn and end up dying. So I don't want to leave that up to chance. I take the items off of it just in case I find something more interesting. And, well, that's not exactly it. And, well, it killed my Snorlax, so screw you. Like I said, I always end up losing a mon to this thing. Like, anyway, right here I'm torn between Revive and Reviver Seed. I end up going for the Revive just because I'm not really confident, I would say, at the level that my team's at. Like, I mean, the HP that I have left. So I revive Snorlax for this one. It ends up, like, pretty much dying again against this Lycanroc, but at least, hey, I managed to catch it. Like, the game gave me all chances for that, like misses and paralysis, and thank God, because I would have felt really silly if I just used the max revive just to die again. And it would have actually been better if it had died, because if I used the max revive on Snorlax, would have been better. More HP. Anyway, here's the first boss of our run. It's a Greedent. It's honestly a pretty good mon. The only reason I didn't go for it is just because we started with Snorlax. Like, I don't really have a reason to switch it out. I don't even think it's like that much worse. Like, it might even be something better, or I don't know, situational. But anyway, I just already have Snorlax with a fairly decent moveset, I would say. Like, I'm building it up, so don't really want to switch it right now. And a lot of Sunkers right here. Not really something I would like to catch and carry to the final boss, like, ever. I'd slightly considered the Sunflora, but thank God I didn't. I just went ahead and killed it. It doesn't really make sense to me. I grabbed this, the Wildlands. Don't really have anyone I necessarily want to use it on right now. But here's the second trainer of the run. It has a Combusken, as I said, Fletchinder, and now the amazing Talonflame. Oh my god, I love the cry of this thing so much. Like, I used it so much to hatch eggs on X and Y, so it's really a nostalgic cry for me. But as I said, it goes through everything. Like, it doesn't care about anyone, and anyone's family and granddaughters. Nope, it just runs through everything. And as a nice bonus, Frogadier also evolved and it learned Water Shuriken, which is nice. It's a priority move. I think I can spoil this for you. Not really a spoiler, but it does end up letting me down like harshly at the boss. But anyway, not that it makes or breaks the run by any means, but always nice to have priority. Also, I think this Greninja has a negative special attacking nature, which it doesn't help, And right here we see a Shift Tree. I'm a sucker for Shift Tree. Well, ironically because of Sucker Punch. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch it. I don't need these many normal types on my team, so I just start chucking balls and I do end up catching it, thank god. And bye-bye Pig. I switch out Oinkolong for the newly caught Shift Tree. And yeah, it seems looking pretty good. They honestly give a lot of opportunities for good mons. Like, here's another Shift Tree. If you missed the last one, you can go ahead and try to catch this one. I think there's a few more ahead, actually. And yeah. As I was saying... Oh, here's the other one, actually. But as I was saying, they give you a lot of good opportunities to build a good team. At least the route I'm going through. Like, I realized they are starting to give the map on the daily runs, which is nice because you have a little bit more control over your encounters, like slightly better, I guess. I don't know. Here's the first team leader of the run. It's Erica. And honestly, I just feel bad for her because Talonflame does not care. Like, acrobatics is so strong. It does more damage if you have like the fewer held items you have. Which is, it's fine. I didn't give a lot of things to Talonflame, so it's dealing like a pretty high amount of damage. So much so, in fact, that it ended up taking Erica on its own. And now we're at the Tall Grass. I see a Girafarig. It's one of my favorite mons. Like, I honestly am a huge sucker for Johto, like, in pretty much all senses, except for level scaling on the game. Is really weird. That's really weird. But anyway, and one of my happiest moments as a Pokefan was to see Girafarig get some love, like after so much time, when it got its evolution in Furry Giraffe. So yeah, it actually ended up evolving immediately because it already had Twin Beam. So that's nice. Just gonna go ahead and keep, killing everything. And even though it's a water route, I'm doing pretty well with Talonflame just because of acrobatics. Also, I grabbed the TM for Surf for Greninja, which is amazing because, much better than Water Pulse. And actually, it's Battle Ball on Greninja, which is interesting. Immediately, reverts back to normal Greninja because of the trainer battle, but still nice to see. Second trainer battle of the road, third trainer battle of the run. And this one is honestly pretty easy. They have a lot of unevolved mons or baby forms or not that strong of a mon. Like mons, plural. But yeah, it's pretty much a free fight. You can go ahead and take your time with this one. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. I don't think there's anything they can do except for that Mudsdale. I think it's the only decent mon they have. And honestly, it didn't have a chance. So yeah, this was a pretty nice battle. Like, chill battles are always nice. Free items, And here we go, Twin Beam, just to kill that Gloom. And yeah, I take Will-O-Wisp right here. I give it to Shift Tree just because I know it doesn't learn really anything, and I don't want to limit myself with the moves on Talonflame later because I do want like Flare Blitz eventually. So yeah. Also, Greninja's learning Extrasensory. I think I get rid of Round just because why not? Here's Low Kicks, also a good mon for you to catch if you haven't caught Shift Tree. Not for the final boss, obviously, which is Ho-Oh, but for the run itself, it's always nice to have a strong, fast move. Mon with priority moves. So yeah, I take this Brave Mint just to actually check the nature on Snorlax, which I have no idea which one it was. Yeah, I use it on it. And here's the second gym leader of the run. It's Gardenia, and I have to talk about her really fast because I think it ended up going down even faster than Erica. Honestly, Talonflame, do yourself a favor and grab Talonflame for your run. Tangela does kill it with Ancient Power right here, but I have a full team. Like, honestly, what they're gonna do? you know, not even Torterra can do anything. So yeah, it's pretty much, I would say it's pretty much a free run if you go the route I'm going through, like, which is, you know, fields and tall grass and forest. Just because, well, Talonflame. As you can see, a lot of bugs and grass are gonna be showing up again, so things should be pretty easy and quick right here. And honestly, it's so satisfying just KOing everything. It's like, it's just like you're shopping for free at a mall, you know. You just go ahead and grab the items after each run, you know, nothing to worry about. A lot of mons going down, XP, mons at high levels, just building up my movesets for the final boss. And right here, I see an Ursaring. You know I love Ursaluna, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch it. I don't actually keep this one, just because it was a timid nature, and I figured I don't really want to deal with that right now. Like, I like my team and wouldn't make much sense, but anyway, here's another Spidops. Not quite sure how to pronounce that one. I get Steel Wing, and I think I immediately get rid of Steel Wing, like the next move Talonflame learns. But anyway, I take the mushroom to get Sucker Punch back into Shift Tree. Here's another trainer. He has a bolt on, like, just because I was saying Talonflame was amazing and couldn't be stopped, here's something to stop it. Also, dude, I'm the one with the Shift Tree. What's that? I bet your Shift Tree doesn't have Will-O-Wisp though. Anyway, I just keep switching between Talonflame and I think Shift Tree, just until I can KO his Shift Tree and, you know, finish off Bolton or whatever it ends up happening. I think that's what ends up happening right here. Leaf Blades, followed by Sucker Punch. Yeah, that's it. And thank God he did that, because it meant more HP for me. So yeah, here's another Ursaluna. I mean, it was a Ursaring before, but even better because I don't have to worry about the beat block now. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch it. I am planning to replace Lycanroc. That's why I just stayed in, like, because it didn't really matter if it died. I usually try to use the mon I'm gonna replace to catch the one that's gonna be replacing it, which is kind of messed up if you think about it, but hey, whatever. Got the Ursaluna, gonna go for the Mushroom, Flare Blitz on Talonflame. Another low kicks. Honestly, I love this mon, but yeah, bye. We're getting close to the final stretch of the game for the final heal of the run. So yeah, what are you guys thinking about this one? I'm thinking pretty chill, you know, pretty easy. It's obviously, it depends on the mount that you have and the luck or whatever you roll, you know. But yeah, pick that Fletchinder up, man. Do yourself that favor. And here's another bug slash grass gym leader. I know it's a bug gym leader, but I meant something Talonflame can take out immediately. Like, it's not even. I actually felt bad for Berg. I think this was actually the fastest gym leader of the run, but hey, I'll take it. So since everything's going great, I just decided to stay in the jungle, just to go ahead and sweep through the rest of the, you know, of the run. And of course, just because I said that and I was like, oh, I can keep going with Talonflame and things will be fine. Nope, a lot of zebras on the way. But anyway, here's another one. It's a fairly decent one if you want to take it to the final boss. Just make sure you get a high level on it, just so you can outspeed before it kills you, you know, with Sacred Fire. Here's a Shy Cherry. I'm going to be releasing it off the pain that is its existence. So bye bye Cherry, and yeah, here's a Toucanon. Also, always an interesting mount to see. Really like it. And yeah, at least it didn't burn me with Big Blast. And as I said, immediately after learning Steel Wing, I replaced it with Bruised. I'm checking around to see if there's something I want on anyone. I realize I don't have a dark move on Greninja. I take Night Slash over Extrasensory because I have a Psychic type. Honestly, don't see the need for that right now. And yeah, Weird Gear just bulldozes my Snorlax that it doesn't even want to, you know, hear its story, you know, just gets out of the way, you know, gets it out of the way, and bye-bye Snorlax. But yeah, I'm trying to build a decent moveset on Ursaluna, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing that much better, considering we're, you know, that was the last trainer of the run. We're at floor 46 right now, I figured Greninja is just strong and fast, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stay with it and just kill everything in my path with Surf or maybe Night Slash. I think it just Surf, drown everything on your path. Except for, electric spiders. Like, they felt I was doing too much with Talonflame. Like, there's no way. This stretch of the jungle has been like 90% electric types, which is interesting. Not complaining. I like a bit of a curveball sometimes. So right now I'm obsessed thinking Shiftry needs a mushroom. I don't know why. I think it's because of Sucker Punch. I always like go to that. But anyway, there goes Liavani really easily. Last one of the run, and now we're going into the final boss of the run, which is Ho-Oh, as you know because of the thumbnail. Honestly, my strategy here is to do as much damage as possible before I go down. I just acrobatics like 3 times in a row, and I also found it interesting that it doesn't seem to have like a citrus berry or something. I go for Shiftry for the Sucker Punch, and I only have to take down one more HP bar, and that's where Greninja let me down so hard. Like, Water Shuriken hit twice and wasn't even able to take out one bar. But anyway, Snorlax dies, and Ursaluna goes ahead, and I believe it also dies, which leaves the spotlight to Giraffe Boy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.